There is, and
That's
something is barking, and we don't know what's barking. It's not my house.
it's his dog. I don't have anything that barks over here.
I can't figure out the sunshine situation. We've lost Lucky. We're a disaster, basically,
No, nothing's there.
pretty much. Yeah, I'm fighting with the sun right now. This is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, Lucky said he was unsure where he was going to be today at this point. He might be in transit. I assume if he doesn't show up, then he's in transit. That's how we know. He's moving from Detroit to Atlanta. He goes back and forth a lot, and he must be passing through. So, yeah. And then Dill, we're not really sure what happened.
Yeah.
There's an empty chair. Yeah. You know what? Let's blow that up, too, here. Let me, how am I going to do this? What if we can do... I punch that. Okay, that's pretty close. Let's do this, and then there we go. All right, that's good.
Nice. Okay, so now we get
Very
an up
cool.
close and personal look at Dill's setup here.
Yep,
It looks like we have a very empty hat uh, to fill his very empty head.
yep.
And yeah, vampire. Has that vampire been there?
Yeah, we were talking about that. I think maybe yes, but there's a lot of stuff I'm now noticing in that
Now
background.
that
That I
he's
was like,
not
oh, yeah,
here, we're noticing all these things.
yeah. Look, he's got a lot of guitars. Look at them all. Look at them
God,
guitars.
I have so many tabs open, and I don't know where Twitch is. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found you guys. Dillwall. Yes, Dillwall.
Dillwall, yeah, it's like being AWOL, but Dill.
Yeah, so anyway, and then of course I'm fighting with the sunshine because it's Houston and it's just directly in my face. And I'm that person that gets unreasonably angry at sunshine. Like, I'll be outside and it's so bright and you just can't get away from it. It's just like, and then I get angry. Like, I just angry. I have issues. I think I need medication.
There you go. Yeah, is this the quitting cigarettes thing still, or is this just general
Yeah, I did pick
whatever?
here to quit smoking. I really,
Yeah,
yeah, Temu does sell
yeah,
curtains
that's a good
actually,
point.
but
Yeah,
you
they have
know,
dicks on
every time I buy myself something, my husband gets very, very angry because I am that person who buys myself everything that I either need or want because I'm just like, I'm just gonna buy it. And then
Yeah,
my husband's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to get you for Christmas? And I'm like, I have a whole ass Amazon wish list full of things that I'm not
there
gonna
you
buy
go.
myself. And he's like, well, that's no fun. So
Well,
now it's gotten to the point where I literally just tell my daughter what I want for Christmas, and then she tells him, and then I pretend to be
ah,
surprised. So
that could work.
it's a whole thing. Not
There
tried,
you go. That
not
works.
tried to quit. I did quit. It's been 4 months and some odd
Yeah,
days. Just looked yesterday.
congrats. Have you bought a new car with the money you saved yet?
No,
Because I think you could.
no, I think I bought healthcare.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's a good point. Yeah, the affordable way, anyhow.
Yeah, exactly. But no,
Yeah,
so quit smoking, went rollerblading last night for the first time in a million years, got whammed.
yeah. Oh, really? On
So
purpose? Did they do that to you, or
no, because you have to understand that these are what are they now? Gen Zers? Like,
they're Zoomers? Yeah, that's
they're
what I call
Zoomers.
them.
Zoomers, they don't know what
Yeah, yeah,
Whamageddon is. And so
or really anything.
I know all of the skating rink employees, of course. So I go up there and I'm hopping mad. And this poor, 20-year-old kid just sees
Like what?
me like flying across the rink angry, like, yeah, I've been whammed, you motherfucker, like cursing at him. He's like, what? Why is Kaylee's mom so angry at me? And I explained to him what it was. And
They still didn't have any idea.
he still didn't have any idea, but
Yeah.
then I think he rigged the raffle so that I won a burrito.
Oh well, okay, that makes sense.
So
So
it all
all's good.
works out. I got
Yeah,
whammed, but I also got a burrito.
that's cool.
Deer Penthouse.
Yeah, my strategy is just don't go anywhere that might play that song, which works out great.
Don't go to skating rinks.
Yeah, especially them for sure, or listen to the radio, or I don't know.
I never leave my house.
Yeah. Oh wait, look, there he is. He's back.
Oh, it's back.
Everybody act normal.
We were not talking. No,
What's up, man?
we weren't
And
talking
what's up?
about you at all.
Yeah.
Actually, before we went live, Drew was saying, "Well, maybe Dill got raptured," and then I was like, "Well, no, he was probably the anti-rapture." And then Drew was like, "Well, then no, because I would have be gone too." So we
Yeah.
just
You don't know
determined
my
he went
life.
to the upside down.
My neighbor.
What is that?
Oh, the sound went out.
Yeah,
The sound went out while you were in the middle of explaining
Catawba.
that. Yeah. And it
Isn't
also
that
sounded not great anyway, so I don't know what that was.
Catawba? Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't
nope,
hear
still nothing.
you, but didn't Kid Rock sing that song?
Kid Rock sang a song with no volume on it?
No, Catawba.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Isn't that the name of a Kid Rock
Yeah.
song?
I think it is. Yeah, yeah. Yep. I hope so. I want to
Catawba.
believe anyway. All right. Yep. Still nothing.
Still nothing.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nothing.
It's okay because he's going to provide just as much entertainment as he always does.
Yeah. Well, it works out. Yeah. I know you've been quit.
My streak continues.
We're running out of co-hosts here.
I'm
Jeez.
sorry, God.
Don't run them all off. Man.
Now
we got to carry the show.
Oh my God. If only.
Yeah.
Well. All right.
Oh
then.
boy. Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's just fixing his sound. And
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Whoa. 2 weeks in a row.
Listen, I have made men cry before. Now I'm making them rage quit. When I used to play Call of Duty, I used to make them rage quit.
Well, that's okay. That's how it works. Let's see here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it sounds
like shit.
Yeah, it sounds like shit, but we can hear you.
It sounds like shit.
Well, maybe.
Sound like a robot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But at least we can hear you. And thanks for rage quitting and continuing my reputation.
She's on a streak.
You can't get rid of me.
That's what my herpes
still sound
said.
like crap.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like you're talking through like a can of vegetables or something or other.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's still fine. I mean, we can hear you. So
I could reboot again.
If it didn't do it
I
that time.
feel like it's not necessary. I mean, you probably sound like I always do. So
yeah,
probably my internet.
Probably, yeah.
So what
Hey,
you
before
get?
you,
Catawba from your neighbor?
Yeah, before you rage quit. Is that Kid Rock's wine?
Yeah, it's Kid Catawba.
No, this is Mallow Run's wine, a local winery.
Oh, okay.
Catawba.
Catawba.
Catawba. That's what did I say. What did I say?
Catawba. Like I think you added one too many syllable.
Huh. I don't know how to pronounce it anyway.
I mean, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Not here.
Yeah. The Atlantic Times.
Not here.
Not here either, but somewhere.
I guess I'll wait. Wah, wah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a tub thumping. Was that?
Oh, I don't know. I got distracted. Y'all, without Lucky, you guys are going to have to carry the show without me.
That's fine.
Getting distracted over here on this screen.
Chicken won't eat itself.
Why, you on another broadcast? You got 2 broadcasts going at the same time?
Yep.
Yep, she does. All right.
Yeah, she does that.
And we're back.
Yep. That's great. Well.
Crappy sound for me. Christine's not paying attention. Same as it ever was.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, this is good. This is good.
When I'm looking over here, you know that I'm distracted because this is where the fun is. You guys are right in front of me.
I can't keep track of all your nuances.
And I ordered IHOP. So IHOP is over here, and there's toast over here, and there's medication everywhere. I mean,
yeah, that makes sense.
Starbucks, it's a fucking mess.
I got wine, I got whiskey.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I got a rock.
Drew, what do you got? Yeah,
I got a rock.
Like,
I don't have anything. Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm in
ready for the apocalypse.
That's good.
Why, is it coming? You going to tell us if it's coming?
There's at least one apocalypse on deck. I got it actually subbed in at the end right here. We could start with it because it isn't really in a good spot. Here, hold on, let me pull up the apocalypse of the week here. I'm just going to lead with it here.
Yeah, baby.
This is actually like super frightening. Hold on, let me pull it up. Here you go. We'll just start with this. There you go.
Dolphin with thumbs surprises scientists in first ever discovery.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Is that the dolphin right there?
I don't know. Let's see.
Is
What's
that
a
the
dolphin
dolphin
with
Dolphins.
thumbs
question?
would do?
I
Did
don't
they?
know.
Play video games?
Yeah. Opposable thumbs is probably the only thing that's keeping dolphins and cats from killing us, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, they actually have some photos. Here's the thumbs. Those are thumbs, apparently.
Are they thumbs? No,
I don't know.
they look more like flame uh,
Bottle
additions.
openers. I think they can
Bottle,
open
yeah,
bottles now. That's what it is. It's
bottle.
like, just pop those beers open. That's still bad.
Once once the dolphins start drinking, it's all over.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, dolphins with thumbs is kind of problematic because as we've been following, 2023 has been the year of nature rising up to stomp out humanity, starting with
Yep.
attacking luxury yachts, and it's continuing now. Because last week we covered the story of the military dolphin pens that the Russians had in whatever sea it is that's over there near Ukraine, vanished, and because they got hit by a storm, and they think the military dolphins got loose. Now they got dumped. This is not
This is
trending well.
this is the same script as Planet of the Apes, but with dolphins.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's I don't like where this is going. So anyway, yeah. So we're all screwed. We're all gonna die. Actually, I have more. We're all gonna die stuff.
Oh,
I didn't
I
even
like
think
when we're
about
all
that
gonna
as a
die.
theme. Yeah,
Happy
yeah. I mean, there's
holidays.
many ways. Yeah. Well, anyway, but well, I don't have them all lined up, so we're just gonna have to hit them randomly. But we'll start with the other lead story of the day for the
George
week.
Santos wants 20K from Jimmy Kimmel for airing his sad little cameo videos on TV.
Were they copyrighted?
Well, I mean,
Maybe.
I don't understand what he's trying to claim here. So, well, but I'll just tell you what happened. So remember last week we went to George Santos's Cameo page and he'd raised his prices from 150 to $200 a video. Remember that?
Yeah,
And he wasn't taking
because
any more.
because of you.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I don't think it was me.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, probably Kimmel. I think what happened was, so apparently what Kimmel did on the sly last week was they spent he said something like $10,000 buying basically to see he's going to run a segment on a regular basis called "Will George Santos Say It," which involves things that they paid him to say on Cameo. And they released a couple. Actually, this one's pretty good. The first one they released, I like this one. This is clever.
Hey Heath, George Santos here. I'm so proud of you for coming out as a furry, and I just wanted to tell you that your friends and family all accept you, and they're all excited about your persona, which is awesome to be a beaverpuss, a beaver and a platypus. So let me tell
Beaverpuss.
you,
I
they
like it.
all love you, beaverpuss. Don't you ever get your head down, and don't you ever let anybody tell you what you can and can't be. I'm so proud that the corporate folks at Arby's gave you the go ahead to go to work in your persona. So if you could just, live it up and be as perfect as you want, just keep doing you, and yiff, yiff, yiff. Bye.
What in the world?
Hey.
There it is.
So Gambit's actually here has a good point. That is some pretty strong evidence that maybe the apocalypse happened already, and this is like what's going on after the fact.
I believe it. We're in a different
Yeah,
timeline.
doesn't it seem like it? Yeah. So I like the shout out they gave Arby's in there. So that was one of Kimmel's. That was one of Kimmel's suggestions, and apparently he's really excited about this new feature because I guess they got Santos to do hundreds of them, and I think the sort of the point of the whole thing was there was barely anything he wasn't willing to say, and they've got just a massive like stockpile of these things in the can. So I am kind of looking forward to seeing them out. But so apparently the problem though, and it's not clear on what legal grounds he's arguing this. But apparently, Santos says that he's not allowed because there's apparently a corporate version. So Santos has been so popular that he's been doing his videos for $600 to $800 now, and he wants a commercial license for $20,000, and that's what he wants Kimmel to pay up.
Why is it always the worst people that are this successful in a bunch of bullshit? Stop that.
That's yes. I'm super poor and unsuccessful, honestly. So
Exactly.
I feel like a
You
good
work hard.
You
person.
are a good person.
Yeah,
and you're poor. You
That's where you
suck.
went wrong. That's how they get you.
I got to rethink this whole thing. I got to start
Exactly.
being an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. It seems to work, doesn't it? I mean, these guys rise to the top all day
Yeah.
long. It also helps to be born rich, I've noticed, because then you can be
Born
stupid.
Wow.
rich, no
Wow.
morals.
Yeah,
know,
I know.
Oh,
Seems
well.
like
stop
a lot of
getting popped up by the rapture.
yeah, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so they said there was another article about it. I canned the article because I could just talk about it real briefly. But apparently, there were some photos. I think it was the poster of the Daily News showed Santos was hanging out. Apparently, the Young Republicans had some kind of a fundraiser for Trump in Manhattan on Friday night, and it was Santos, some other guy who doesn't matter, and Boebert were all hanging out at a pizza place. And the rumor is that Santos sprung and bought pizza for everybody, but Santos denies this. Says he only bought 2 pizzas, not for everybody. But if anybody wanted some, he would have given it to him. He was also overheard bragging that he's made $800,000 in the last 5 days from cameo videos at $600 a pop, which means that's probably not true. But if he's buying pizzas, he's doing all right. So,
Yes, because pizzas are so expensive, Drew.
well, it's Manhattan, man. They're probably like $40.
That's true.
Yeah, I
Dill,
don't know for sure.
We lost you, Dill. I see
Yeah.
your mouth moving.
Yeah, your video is completely out now.
No, I see video.
Or audio's out. Sorry, video.
Audio's out.
Yeah.
Nope.
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 Sign language. Do the sign language.
Yeah. Rage quit again. Man, you just got it.
So
You
good
got
at
it.
this.
You are. Seriously, you should get paid to do
I was
that.
gonna say, if I could get paid to do this, damn.
Yeah. You should go on Cameo and only sell rage quitting videos, like say stuff that people
I can
log
hurt
off.
the feelings of
Yeah.
all the men,
That'd be
fragile
pretty good.
men.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't hurt mine because I don't care.
That's why I said fragile. All the fragile.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get rant ass, so it's not gonna work on me, but that's okay. Well, here, let's move along because we'll get Dill back when he shows up.
If he shows up. Watch Matt Gaetz get surprised at Strongsville GOP Christmas party with an award for allegedly having sex with underage girls. I don't ever want to say that sentence again in my life, Drew.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it either.
What the hell?
This is actually pretty good. So this is a blurry one. Watch the video in a second because it's only about 30 seconds long. The guy on the right, basically, I don't know how he managed it. He conned his way up onto the stage to literally give this award to Matt Gaetz, who I had no idea was coming. 30-second video. Let's watch it. Here we go.
Matt Gaetz, we have an award for you. My name is Michael. I'm with the Strongsville.
It's not very good audio, but you can hear him.
Is he like 4 feet or?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he is. Okay. Yeah, there's no sound at all. Like we can't hear it.
It's too quiet.
So is he like just thanking people?
Yeah, he actually said, we want to give you this award for allegedly having sex with underage girls. And then Matt Gaetz was like, but what's funny is he's still holding the award and saying thank you for it. And they're like, dude, don't want that.
Oh, don't. Yeah, probably not a good idea to say thank you for. I get it. It was not a prank. Yes. You know, with the GOP, you never know. Really?
No, maybe maybe they're just doing that now, right? I mean, it's
like they celebrate the fucked up things that shouldn't be celebrated, and they say the quiet part in their heads out loud. Mm-hmm. So who knows if this headline was actually legitimate? Who knows?
Yeah, maybe they've started admitting it now. I mean, I'm with you. It's like it could totally happen at any time. They'd be like,
what is truth anymore? What is reality?
I mean, if the people who came up with the "Don't Say Gay" law in Florida have been raping people in threesomes, and it was the woman doing it, well, actually, I guess they were all doing it anyway. Whatever. I mean, and also nobody's surprised. Like this is like if we were living in a simulation, they would fire the writers, like because that's just not interesting.
This is not interesting.
Yeah, like another youth minister caught with a child. Oh no!
I wonder what his drag queen name was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't have drag queen names.
They don't have them.
Not drag queens.
No. Nope.
That was a fun one.
That is amazing. Maybe the audio problem is you.
Could be.
Because if you can't hear Dill and you can't hear the video, I'm just saying.
Well, that video sucked. We'll see what happens on the next one.
All right. Stop planting trees, says the guy who inspired the world to plant 1 trillion trees.
Yep.
Are we treed out?
Well, so it's interesting. So this guy actually came up with this idea. His name was Crowther. I figured somebody would come up with it. I'd recently heard it as a Republican talking point where basically climate change isn't real, but maybe we should plant 1 trillion trees just in case. Because, then we have trees and that'll be fine. So
yeah.
So anyway,
everything.
Yeah. So at any rate, so he's actually said that he was at the climate summit, what was it, the COP 28 or something or other, like I don't actually know.
Yeah, fuck
Where I haven't actually so there's been some controversy where apparently they've been cutting oil deals in the background of this conference, which you're not supposed to do at a climate conference. But anyway, they had this guy as a speaker there who said he's the guy who came up with the COP 24. That's what it's called, and it's like a bad Fox reality show.
Oh.
I was thinking. So anyway, the guy who came up with this idea has said that since he came up with the idea, I think he said it was like in 2018, it was like Mark Benioff of Salesforce jumped on this and gave some money, and now he got some traction, and now the Republicans want to do it. But he says the problem now is that apparently so many people have jumped on this that's all they want to do, and like literally nothing else, just plant a bunch of damn trees. And,
How dare they?
I know. And he says, it's not going to work. First of all, we need to find another continent the size of North America. And then we got to plant it with trees. Nothing but trees. And then we got to wait till they grow up. And then that still won't solve the problem of global warming. So we got to let this drop.
But we tried.
We tried.
We
also,
did.
that would take a while, wouldn't it? They said, here's an interesting stat. I mean, well, not barely interesting, but there are an estimated 3 trillion trees in existence. So if you planted 1 trillion, there would be 4.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I used to run, there was some kind of tree planting program. It's back.
He's back.
George Santos. Oh.
It works.
You
Hey,
sound beautiful.
Great. Yeah, you sound good too.
I rebooted everything.
There you go.
You rebooted your whole face.
Yeah.
Everything.
I love it.
All the guitars
Your
back behind you.
sphincter.
The chair.
Yep.
Oh, sphincter. Yeah, we got to talk about sphincters.
Sphincter.
Yeah, not right now. We'll talk about that later.
Back to a sphincter winking good time is what I'm into.
Yeah, that is a good time. You're
Thank
right.
God. It's a little bit of an echo, but it's tolerable.
Yeah, I think
All
you're
right.
good. But anyway,
Carry on.
so we're gonna move on rather than catch up on this because it wasn't the most interesting story anyway.
No, we're just trees. We're done with trees. Fuck the trees.
Good move.
Smoke the
Trees are
trees.
Bastards.
Smoke them all. There's trains.
Speaking of bastards, this is a good one.
As ChatGPT gets lazy, people test the winter break hypothesis as the cause.
So, go ahead, Del. What you got?
Oh, I just said, huh?
Quality input. Thanks, Dill.
Great.
So glad that microphone is on.
So glad you asked. Yeah, there's been a complaint right now that the ChatGPT service that you can use where you can make your own AIs if you want to. There's been a lot of people complaining, and this actually happened last year too in December. Both years now, 2 years in a row, people have said that it seems to get really dumb and lazy in December. Usually starting right around the end of November, actually, right around the time Thanksgiving hits. And so there have been people trying to test this hypothesis to prove whether or not it's happening. And one person claims that they have statistically proven that, yes, indeed, the AI has gotten dumber during the month of December.
How?
Well, the theory is that it is working off of, I think it was something like, like several trillion gigs of data. Don't ask me to actually quantify because I got no idea. They also quit telling people what they were training it on when everybody who owned copyright on the material started yelling at them. But at any rate, they said that, so they did a little test and they found out, yeah, sure enough, it's getting dumber. And the working theory is that since it's made up of all of our data, then there's this massive swath of data where people are talking about goofing off right before Christmas and not doing anything. And they think that the AI is taking its cue from that and thinks that's what we all do every year in December. We goof off and we don't work.
No one wants to work.
No, nobody. Literally no one.
I don't want to work. I do not
Literally
want to work.
No one wants to work.
Yeah. The AI doesn't want to work either. So it's kind of given up. What's interesting is that this is just one of many things they've noticed about AIs. In particular, that they're kind of weird. Like if you tell it to take a deep breath and show its work, it can actually do math better if you say that to it.
I didn't think there was a way to do better in math. I'm so confused.
Well, you got to take a deep breath. If you're the AI anyway, I don't know why it works. I don't know why it works. But it's really funny. It pretty much. I mean, it's getting it from us. Like it's only as smart as we are, and we collectively as a species are dumb.
Pretty fucking stupid.
And lazy. So, but anyway, what I like here is the end is that there's a bunch of tricks. So Ethan Mollico, I actually follow on X, one of the last people still on it. Where the follow, by the way, said that he found out he could get rid of the December problem if he told it it's May.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it got better.
Makes sense. Okay, well. May is the best month of the year. So
Yes. But also what he found out, and this is worth reading too, is he found out these are other things you can tell it that'll make it do better when it answers a question.
many people will die if this is not done well. This is
Oh.
this is how I manage my team at work. I literally tell them people will die if your
Yeah.
job is not done well. So it's on you.
And it might be some of you.
Yeah, that's right. You tell the people who work for you have no hands. Because that works with the AI.
They don't know.
Yep.
They have hands.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, apparently if you're talking to the AI, you can butter it up and then lie to it, and then it'll perform great. I love this AI
like
actually.
my
in real
mama.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's made of people's thoughts, so of course it's going to be lazy and dumb and want to help people with no hands and whatever. But anyway, so if you're talking about AI, just tell it it's May, and it's going to get 10% better.
Okay then. Well, thanks for that, Ethan.
There's a lot of curveballs today. Here's another
State
one.
officials release results of wastewater testing on metro schools.
So this is New Mexico, and I don't know why they did this, but apparently they decided, why don't we check the wastewater of the schools? And I don't know what they thought they were supposed to be looking for, but they did drug test it also. And can you guess what they found out?
Meth. Did they find the meth? All of the meth.
Lots of drugs.
Actually, surprisingly, not that much meth, but a shit ton of Adderall and a lot of cocaine.
Ooh.
And some fentanyl.
I just got back from New Mexico.
Well, your dad got to go to the metro schools to get it.
I guess I got to go to the metro schools. Get my
Yeah.
hip up.
Yeah, they were way surprised to find out that all the teachers, like way more cocaine. Like they thought they might find trace amounts of it. And actually they didn't find that much meth. They found a lot of cocaine and a lot of Adderall. It's like,
Well,
right,
Adderall doesn't surprise me because isn't that just prescribed like candy nowadays?
Yeah, they said that they found several different versions of opioids there, but they didn't find, only one of them was illegal. And I think, I don't remember which one that was actually, but they found a bunch of legal ones. So I guess everybody's doing legal meth. But a lot of coke.
Melatonin.
Yeah, they didn't say, because I guess that's legal too. But I like that all where they were like, we're shocked at the amount of cocaine we found. And I'm like, did you go to school? I mean, maybe I had the teachers that these kids have. It doesn't surprise me a bit. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't know where you fucking weirdos went to school. My teachers weren't fucking normal. What's wrong with you?
No,
my teachers drank like normal teachers.
Yeah, like during the day.
During the day.
Yeah, in the teachers' lounge. Yeah.
When I was in high school, they still allowed smoking in the teachers' lounge, and man, like a cloud would roll out every time they opened the door.
I'm so old. They literally had a smoking section on campus at my high school. Like there was a smoking spot for the students.
Yeah.
So that's how old I am, people.
We had several, and I remember all the smoking kids would like run because we had 10 minutes to get to class, and so they would smoke for 5 minutes, and then they would run to get back to class again. Yeah, that's crazy.
They were the fastest runners.
Yeah, they were. They had to be. Yeah,
I've lost you guys. Where's my tab?
We're right here. We haven't gone anywhere.
No, hold on, I've lost.
I don't know if I'm here or not.
Exactly. This is the ghost of Dill Past or Dill Future.
Yeah,
it's one of those.
Keep losing tabs.
I'm transitioning into the new year right now, so there's
growing up in Kentucky, I guarantee we were the last state that banned smoking at high schools, and in fact, I'm surprised we even got around to it because it's shocking. Normally, they wouldn't do anything about it.
I mean, I grew up in Texas, so
there's no laws in Texas. So
there's no laws unless it surrounds my vagina. Then there's all the laws.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it's things you don't want to do with it. Yeah,
right.
Totally. Yeah. Yep. Good old Texas. Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Indiana's like that too. Don't worry.
Yeah. Indiana's a little messed up too. Yeah.
I'll think of your vagina tonight, Dill. Yeah. Infamous Florida Joker demands money from GTA over new video game character, saying, "We gotta talk."
Oh, I just saw this.
Yeah. So the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 was leaked. So it got out. And there's this guy, the Florida Joker, who says he saw himself in the trailer. We'll look at the photo of him first. There he is, Florida Joker. And then we're going to watch the trailer because I want to show you something really interesting. The headline that was absolutely stellar, and I don't remember who submitted it to Fark is that they said that Rockstar Games announces Florida Man the video game. And I thought watching this, I was like, man, that's exactly what this is. So presenting Florida Man the video game.
Lucia, do you know why you're here? Bad luck, I guess.
Bad luck, I guess.
It's Florida. What are you gonna do?
There was a girl I knew.
Is it Tom
Oh,
Petty?
there you
She
go.
said she cared about me.
Sounds like Tom Petty, but I don't think it is.
She tried to make my
Fox
Fox 45 Tall Boys headline. Brilliant.
the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate then.
That's Tom.
It kind of looks to me like they were like, there weren't enough whores and alligators in the last one. So let's go.
Or people twerking on cars. This is amazing. Oh my god,
I
it's
think
been
I
way
wanna
too
play
long
this
since.
game.
Yeah, it's been way too long since GTA wasn't like this when I played it. What the fuck?
Look at that.
Yeah, it's like 10 years.
The only way we're gonna get through this
Looks like there's a plot now.
is by sticking together.
There he was.
That was
Yep.
the Joker. Florida Joker.
Trust.
They're banging. They're totally banging. Yeah.
All right, so purple-headed
That
Florida
is
Joker
Tom
has his likeness
Petty.
in the video game, and he's upset about it.
Yeah, he wants I think he wants a free game or some kind of he wants money or something, but I think he's forgetting one crucial problem. He looks like the Joker.
Yeah,
He doesn't
Like-
own the Joker.
he doesn't own the Joker.
Neither does Grand Theft Auto. Also, Grand Theft Auto is going to claim that it's satire, so there's no way you're not getting anything out of this.
Hmm.
Anyway,
That guy made a mistake when he went to the tattoo place.
I think he made
mean,
several.
He's trying to
At
correct
least-
him. Can't you see the scribble? He's like, nope.
He's trying to cross it out. Yeah,
Just cross it out.
He might as
I
well
feel
go
like-
all out, I guess.
whatever tattoo parlor did this should be like accused of malpractice. 'cause-
Yeah, they're getting paid. Who cares?
yeah, I guess. But somebody shows up and they're like, "Okay, here's what I want you to do. I got a picture real quick. Check this out." And you're like, "Yeah, okay, sure, I'll do it. Whatever, man. Get that on there."
They tattooed around his eyeballs. That had to hurt.
Oh yeah, I would think. I mean, I've never
I
done it.
remember I had to get a fake tattoo, a picture, whatever, a fake tattoo. It was a misspelled tattoo on purpose, and a legitimate tattoo artist would not do it. They
Yeah.
were like, "I'm not having my name even if it's fake, like it's
Right.
completely removable." They're like, "We're not." So I literally had to go to like the sketchiest part of Houston to the worst tattoo
How do you know?
parlor
How do you know?
because it's literally Houston. They're all the worst parts of Houston.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, how do you know it's the sketchiest? I mean, was there
Just
like anything that
pick
stands
one.
out?
Just
Yeah,
pick
right.
one. If it has the neon lights and if it's next to smoke and vape, and then a pho
Yeah.
shop on the other end, on the other side, you're
Payday
golden,
loans.
right? Yeah, payday loans and a mattress shop.
Yeah, 2 mattress shops.
2 mattress shops
I
and a
was coming.
pho.
They come in pairs.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, I don't think he's gonna win this because like even if he got the likeness, he's using the Joker's likeness, and he doesn't own that. So I don't think that's gonna work out for him. But
Indeed.
we'll see. Yeah. So we do have another interesting.
Which one's the real guy? Are these
Which
both
I
real
think it's the same guy.
Which one's
I think
the
it's
video
it's
guy?
both him. Oh, I don't
They're
think we got a
both
shot of
him?
the video guy. You saw it breeze by during the video, but yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if they have it.
It was purple
I
headed.
I have a chicken
There-
tattooed on my finger. Rockstar Games, you can use me in your game if
Yeah,
you
there
want.
you go. That works. So here he's being mad about that. I don't see. Well, yeah. Anyway, it's around there somewhere. If you want to see it again, go for it. But yeah, just kind of
Google exists.
Yes, it does.
Google it.
So does AI, but it's taking a break this month.
Yeah, don't ask
We're
AI.
Not here to do your job.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. YouTube star Mr. Beast can't use D's Nuts name to sell candy bars anymore after a lawsuit by a Jacksonville company.
Yeah, I did not know that Mr. Beast was selling something called D's Nuts. I looked it up though. Yeah, he lost though. He got sued by D's Nuts of Jacksonville, which is actually spelled like that. Here, actually, I'll go to their website so we get it.
D-E-E.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
D's,
no.
D's Nuts.
Or Auntie D.
Yeah, so somebody named D is selling nuts, and I see why they got that name. But they sued and they won. They got an injunction and a settlement out of it, which is interesting
Oh.
because they haven't stopped selling it. The D's Nuts on the Mr. Beast's website. They got a link to it right here somewhere. They're like still available for purchase. I'm like, is it? Yeah.
Oh,
So
Hey, that
I
looks
don't know.
pretty
That
good.
was part of the thing, is that he could sell out his remaining stock. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe that was part of the deal. Maybe they got a license, or maybe D's nuts are going in D's nuts.
The
It's
only
a
reason
joke I've
this
never made.
person lost is because they don't have money to fight it because it's spelled differently.
Yeah,
I
They couldn't take it to court because they didn't have enough money, so they
I've
probably
heard
allowed
the
him.
he
Like
can.
you said,
He can
to-
afford it. That guy's rich. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
well, then
Mr.
nice.
Beast. I've heard the name, but I don't
Yeah.
know who he is or what he does.
Yeah, he's a does YouTubes.
He's an influencer.
He's a tuber.
Can Spark order a 10-pack of these and hand them out, please?
Oh,
for
sure. Okay. I wonder if they're any good.
needy
Yeah.
children.
To
Needy
needy
children, yeah. Just bring
Just
them up.
for
to-
Halloween.
Yeah, there you go. Here's some. Yeah, actually, yeah, that'd be
That's
great.
to your neighbors' kids.
And tell me if you got a thing called D's nuts in your kid's pail, you would absolutely think there was THC in it, right? I mean,
100%.
it's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's D's nuts.
It's Steve's nuts.
Yeah.
I'd have to try it to
And
find
then
out.
I would
I'd have to make
post
sure.
on Nextdoor
Yes.
and be like,
Oh,
the audacity.
Brown people came into the neighborhood again,
Yep.
passing out stuff. Yeah.
the internet's pitchfork next door.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I
No
would
kidding.
totally post on Nextdoor.
Yeah, so we'll check that out next Halloween, assuming they're still for sale. Oh, here you go. But this is my favorite article of the week.
So Drew sent me this, and I feel like he was trying to tell me something.
You know,
Twitch updates its sexual content guidelines amid topless meta backlash.
topless meta backlash.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I noticed this because, like, when we did the live stream for the Christmas live stream, like simultaneously, this person was on playing games with no shirt on. There weren't any nipples on the screen, but honestly, that's kind of dumb because, like, you could put male nipples on there, so like whatever. But at any rate, they were playing video games, got a massive ban, got no guidelines on why they got banned, and honestly, this is what it's like to deal with Google. Let me tell you, because like they still keep pushing back on occasional images that get posted to FARC and argue that there's too much underboob. And then I go, okay, well, how much is too much? And they're like, we can't tell you. And I'm like, well, it doesn't help me at all. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I was like, you guys got like a guideline somewhere? Is it 25 or is it 50? Like we've actually had meetings talking.
tablespoon overage.
So I don't know what's going on, but anyway, apparently, so this has been a problem on Twitch for a while because people keep on protesting and playing video games topless. And it happened again. So interestingly, though, they finally gave up. They're like, all right, fine, screw it. Yeah, boobs are great. Go for it. They standardized. They said you have to say if there's going to be boobs, and you have to say there will be boobs. They now have a little off and on switch you can toggle. And also they said that you could do there are limits where you could not do sex acts, can't do simulated sex acts or video game sex, or even imply that there's a sex act, but you can striptease, pole dance, and twerk. Dill.
So
sweet.
if I were right now to say I am currently having the sex, I just got us banned from Twitch.
Well, as long as you're not doing it or implying that it's happening, or like.
But I just
pretending that it's
literally
happening.
implied that it's happening by saying it. I am having
Well,
the sex right now. Are
that's
we
a good
banned on
point.
Twitch yet?
Well, so we have another test case too. So it turns out that over the weekend, I'm on YouTube. I don't know what Twitch is doing anymore.
I can't pronounce any of this.
It's anyway, yeah. So there's a Baldur's Gate voice actor got banned with no explanation why. She asked the same old story. Asked YouTube why they got banned, and they said, "Oh, well, you violated our terms of service." And she said, "What was the terms of service?" And they said, "We can't tell you." It's like, well, this is not helping, guys. Her best guess is she said the word sphincter too many times in one broadcast.
Well,
For real, sphincter.
I said sphincter
Sphincter
twice
stuff.
earlier.
I
know.
I started it.
I don't know how many sphincters we have to say, but I figure we could try that out on the show. We could summon sphincter juice. So that's not good there. I don't want sphincter juice.
We should have a
showing up.
countdown of how many times we say sphincter.
Well,
and
it's too late
then
now.
another one of how many
Yeah.
times we have sex during the show.
Yeah, or imply that
I'm
we have
still
sex.
having the sex right now.
I can tell.
So that's one. Christine's still on one. I'm on two, but she's on
Yeah.
one.
And then one of us needs to be twerking and doing stripper poles. But I had to retire after that unfortunate incident in Washington D.C.
I went rollerblading last night, so everything is broken.
Yep. All right, Dill, it's all you, man. You got it.
All right, I'll do it. There was a
Ah,
stripper pole
that's
in his basement when we bought the place, but we took it out.
Yeah, that's because eventually somebody's going to use it at some point is the problem. But that would have been great if it was still there.
I hurt my hip on the ceiling when I swung around my signature move. It really wasn't
Oh
great when
man,
I took the circle pull out.
yeah, that makes sense. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Because of course you have a signature move. Why wouldn't
Yeah.
you have a signature?
Does it involve your sphincter? Is it a sphincter signature move?
Does it
Well,
involve
when my ass
puckering?
hit the ceiling real hard, it almost broke my sphincter in half. So
Oh man, I hate it when that happens. Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
All
Yeah.
right. So I don't know how many
Anyway.
sphincters we're up to, but there's a
We got a
lot of
bunch.
sex happening and puckering sphincters.
Yep. So we'll see if we get banned. I have not gotten any emails in the last 2 minutes, so we're just gonna sphincter on out of here.
I mean,
Go on to the next
there you have
sphincter.
really shitty internet.
I mean article. Here we go.
Brian Adams reveals the real and very saucy meaning
Saucy.
behind his 1984 anthem, Summer of '69. And brand fans are thick for not realizing the truth.
Yeah, we're all thick. So can you guess the real meaning?
Behind the Summer of '69? No, do tell.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
I don't know. What it could be.
What do you think it is, Dill?
Is it
trying to touch two buttholes together to form a super sphincter.
That's a different number. That's a different number. That's like I don't know.
88, you dummy.
It's 88.
I don't know about sex numbers.
Why did I know that off the top of my head? Shut up.
I'm not surprised. Well,
I know why.
I do too. I got one guess. Like what is this called? What are we doing right now? That's how that happens.
This is on page 64 of the manual, guys.
Yeah. I haven't studied it. I gave up a long time ago. But so apparently, just as we all thought, he's talking about 69ing.
Okay, where would that have been hinted at?
It was the summer of 69.
Anywhere in the song. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I don't anywhere.
Did they say what the lyrics were? But yeah, he says they were the best days of my life.
Bled.
Yeah, I played it till my fingers bled, although that's a little weird. But
Hey,
yeah,
man.
here he is. It looks pretty good.
That's
yeah, he says he wrote it because he was laughing at the number 69. Has nothing to do with, or actually, wait, he said he admitted in 2008 also apparently, and I guess everybody missed it then, so he went and said it again. Said the lyric, "It's me and my baby in a 69." You'd be pretty thick if you couldn't get that lyric.
I still don't get it.
Everybody thought it was a car. I think. I don't know. I didn't think it was a car.
Maybe they were in a car.
Yeah,
they were.
Monty
69.
said he bought it at the 5 and Dime. That is in the lyric, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I think they were 69 while they were driving around. That was my guess, and turns out, yeah, we were totally right about that. That's exactly it.
Well, this chat is missing a bunch of nice.
Is it?
Nice.
There you go. I just think we need to say.
I'm ordering 6 D's nut bars right now. So
yeah, there you go. You should get 69 for your sphincter.
69.
Nice.
I can't afford that.
Yeah, sphincter. Here we go.
My wife would kick me in the sphincter if I buy 69 candy bars.
Yeah.
Choir. Rick Astley. Never gonna
So
give up.
This showed up as in an article that got published this week. I had never seen it before. It's actually 6 years old. We'll play it. I think we're more likely to get dinged for this than sphincters. But at any rate, it's on YouTube. I feel like we got a shot. These guys are a Toronto group that's a cover band that plays live. But when you show up in the audience, you're supposed to sing in the choir. You get assigned a part. And apparently they challenged Rick Astley to show up. I won't play the whole thing because it's 6 freaking minutes long. But it's actually kind of good. Let's jump ahead to a relevant part here.
Oh. Of course he showed up.
Yeah. He's like, you want me to sing what? All right.
He's riding the money train to meme videos.
Yeah, he is.
You blame him?
No, heck no. Respect.
It sounds too good.
What town is this where everybody's so talented? It's like a Disney
Toronto.
Oh, yes. You know what to sing. You're practicing this thing?
Yeah. I'm going to play Through the Bridge. We don't have to hear the whole thing.
Never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. No, I'm never gonna give you.
Gasly looks pretty good. How old is that guy?
Yeah.
Never gonna run around and desert you. I'm never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt
Here's the bridge.
you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 people.
That guy's into it.
There's not much to do here, though.
We've known each other.
Anyway.
Canada. Woo.
You're too shy to say it. Inside, we both know what's been going on. We know the game.
Oh my goodness. Baby.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna let you down.
All right, anyway, that's enough of that. But yeah, I thought that I was like, man, apparently all you got to do to make that song good is just have 1,000 people sing 4-part harmony at you as loud as they can. So, yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. So 6 years old though. Unfortunately, what sucks is at the end of it they said he could do the celebrity challenge. So he called out Dave Grohl, and I was like, oh man, did Dave Grohl do this? No, he never did. I was like, damn it.
Well, it's not over yet, is it? Or is it?
You know, at some point he could go on there, I guess. But at any rate, it seems like a fun thing. I think next time I'm in Toronto, I'm going to go check it out. Hopefully they won't be doing that song, but at any rate.
No.
Oh, let's see what else we got here. Oh, okay.
Mickey Mouse's Steamboat Willie will become public domain in 2024, along with Minnie and Tigger.
Yay.
I thought Steamboat Willie was the original Mickey Mouse. I'm confused.
See what? Well, so it does matter. So it turns out I'm just gonna let the weather roll, by the way, because like that's not a bad thing to have in the background. You know, LA newscasters, man. What are you gonna? Can't say much more about that. But anyway, so I am as shocked as anybody is because like currently in U.S. copyright law, nothing goes into the public domain for 95 years, and it used to be 75 years, which was also too long. And it used to be 55 years, and it used to be 25 years. And the reason that it keeps getting extended is because every time we get close to that, Disney brings out the lobbyist army, and they extend it a little bit. And I thought for sure they were going to do that again with this, but according to the article, there's enough other companies now, big companies, like they said, specifically Amazon, that's got like a very large fanfic outfit, which I sure I'll believe that. And Google's got something like that too, that actually went to the mat and fought against, I don't know how hard Disney tried to get it passed, but they didn't. And so as a result, in 17 days plus change, Steamboat Willie is going into the public domain.
Wow.
But they have a helpful, I
Look
think,
at
this article. Yeah, but only him, not Mickey Mouse. So it turns out it's only Steamboat Willie. Steamboat Willie didn't talk, and he was kind of an asshole, and he used to play music by blowing on one end or the other of live animals. So as long as you stick to that, that's public domain. Anything more than that, anything more than that's not coming in, unfortunately.
Okay.
But Minnie and Tigger.
Right. Well, so Minnie also, it's the Minnie Mouse that appeared in the original Steamboat Willie, and it's Tigger and kind of Winnie the Pooh, but it's the book version, not the Disney version. So you can write all. That's why we can have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, which actually already is in the public domain. We're going to get Tigger, so I guess they could do, and Tigger 2 is the sequel probably. But so it's going to be a few more years before anything else comes in the public domain. But if you use the current version of Mickey Mouse, they will sue your ass, and you will live in a cardboard box. And that's just what they told me. Didn't vote for it.
I'm surprised you can even say the words.
I am too.
That's why Dill lives there in a cardboard box.
That's right. Yeah,
That's
got a
right.
lot of cool
Right
stuff
now.
Yeah, all the guitars and stuff. But anyway, so we're gonna do a Steamboat Willie cartoons. We'll watch that on a live stream because why the hell not?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Claim of transgender Moana in film sequel is satire. No sequel has even been announced yet. Fact check from the ever-present USA Today.
Yep. The kings of missing the point of things that don't need to be fact checked. USA Today has now this one actually did get spread around. Usually they're talking about stuff. I'm gonna pause this because it's just ridiculous. Usually they're fact checking things that'll be like, this thing went viral, 25 people saw it, and it got 2 likes. And it's like, well, okay, sure. This one got 20,000 people in there. There actually was it was the idiot ball for a hot minute there. That's all somebody pointed out. But I like this dodge. Like, so their dodge is, it's not that it isn't true. It's that no sequel has been announced yet, because maybe there's still a chance. Who knows? I don't know how it's going to go down. But what was interesting was, so I pulled this one and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then right below it was actually, this is the most unusual fact check I've ever actually seen here.
Used pacemakers can get a second life in pets after death or upgrade.
Yeah. So this was flying around the internet. The rumor is that pets you can implant pacemakers, use pacemakers in pets. So if you get yours taken out, like my dad just did, because he survived another 10 years, they can put it in a dog, is the rumor. And it turns out it's true. You can.
Is it expensive?
Oh, after the person upgrade? I'm so confused.
After they take the pacemaker out of a human for whatever reason, they generally do not put those back into other humans.
Got it.
But they can put them into dogs.
Why can't they? They
Generally.
put used eyeballs in other people.
Yeah, so it turns out, so first of all, I was like, I've never heard of a dog getting a pacemaker, but sure, probably. I mean, we clone them now, so I guess that makes sense. Way down at the bottom of this article, it says they don't give them to humans, and then they go, well, that's not entirely true. It turns out that in some cases, they ship them overseas to shithole countries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought we were a shithole country.
Well, we are too,
Well,
but we
we
send
are,
our pacemakers to other ones. Yeah.
But we're still very arrogant, so we don't
Yes.
use
Got it. Yeah.
We
We're the
pretend we're not.
arrogant shithole country. Got it.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
exactly. So yeah, so it turns out we send them to the other shithole countries.
Michigan?
Yeah, Michigan is included in that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
We send them to Michigan.
Yeah. So I did not know that. Yeah, I did not know the dogs would get pacemakers. I guess that makes sense, but
I mean, why not? They deserve to live long and happy lives too.
I guess. Yeah. So they're just gonna take your used pacemaker and toss it right in there. Is a thing that really actually happens.
Uh-huh.
Now for
Facial
science.
symmetry doesn't explain beer goggles phenomenon, research shows.
Oh.
So this is another one of the studies that, again, I feel like there's scientists at research universities sitting around trying to think of stuff that they can get funded. This had a fascinating conclusion, however. So I'm pretty sure this was, we all got drunk and we want to drink. So they were studying whether or not, like, what are beer goggles, because beer goggles are a thing. But the question is, what kind of thing are they? And the hypothesis is maybe, since we do know that most people, the most attractive people in general to other people, are the ones whose faces are symmetrical, even on both sides. So the theory is that perhaps when you get beer goggles, your vision blurs and you think other people have more symmetrical faces.
Oh.
Right? Stands to reason.
Yeah,
So they
I
tested
get
it. And they found a shocking discovery. They found out that people who are drunk have no problem identifying how attractive people are. None. It's the same. It doesn't change at all when you're drunk. It just means you're more likely to try to bang them.
Right.
Your inhibitions go down.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Your cares go out the window. Your inhibitions go down.
Yeah.
Your who gives a fuck meter.
Way up.
Way up.
Chart.
Maybe way down. I don't know. One of those.
Way
yeah. They found out that people are totally still seeing. They are just as good at judging attractiveness, like identically as good, drunk as sober. So it turns out the beer goggles don't make people look better, just makes you want to bang them more.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Science, everyone.
Finally.
So
finally.
I can't get laid. Gee.
You gotta drink more. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah. Can't do it on Twitch though. We'll get thrown off. Sphincter. Speaking of which,
a New Jersey man found naked on top of his decapitated mother and was singing "Jesus Loves Me" during his arrest.
Right.
No mental problems there, I'm sure.
No.
Look at that face.
Yeah, turns out he was bipolar.
Most innocent of faces I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Also, what was weird is that he had apparently been at a barbecue for a kid's birthday party earlier in the day with a friend who then, when they came home, friend dropped him off, and then and then 3 hours later, he's sitting on top of his decapitated mom in the hallway of the apartment building, by the way. He dragged her out there, and then was like, whoops, I should not have done that, but the cops are not, you can't put it back on. So there you go. And speaking of which, though, I also brought this up because we're sitting here talking about how many times you can say the word sphincter. Meanwhile, we could totally talk about this happening, and it's fine.
Of
I
course.
don't know. Yeah.
It's
Well, because it's New Jersey. You can do anything in New Jersey.
That's true. We can't demonstrate it, but we can definitely talk about it. So,
Indeed.
at any rate, I think he's wrong. I don't think Jesus loves him. I think it's not
Jesus
true.
loves everybody. Bite your tongue.
Yeah. Well, not that guy.
not that guy.
These are some Christmas traditions around the world, from fist fights to KFC.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, so we did the KFC one already, and then there's a boring one, but then there's a cool one. It's in this town on the outskirts of Lima, Peru. They have a fist fighting festival, and it sounds like whether or not the guys that invented Festivus had heard of this thing or not, it turns out that it's basically the same thing. So right around the Christmas season, if you have a grievance, you can literally challenge somebody to a fight, and it's legally binding if you win.
Oh my God, there is a list. I have a list of people.
So they have to fight you, or what happens to them then?
It's kind of like a duel thing. Like, I don't know what happens, but you can also, like, if you're too disabled or old to fight, you can get a champion, and then they can fight each other. And it's a bare knuckle fist fighting. I think it goes for 10 minutes. Like, if there's no winner, it's a draw. Outside of Lima, Peru, yeah. And basically, this goes on for days. Basically.
Oh my God, I have a list of people that I need to move to Lima ASAP.
Oh, here it says here. So no one is obligated to accept a challenge, but if you refuse, you automatically the challenge you're superior. So there you go.
If you refuse, you're automatically a whiny titty baby.
Mm-hmm. That's the exact
so if
translation.
you refuse, then the person is
superior,
better than you. Superior.
You're a whiny titty baby.
Yeah, that could be enough. Yeah, so I like this. It's like, yeah, it's bare knuckle too. Yeah,
I guess I better fight if somebody challenges me. I don't want to.
It turns out the reason this exists is because the nearest court adjudicator is about I think they said it was like a day and a half walk away, and people are like, nobody's got time for that. We're just going to beat each other until somebody wins.
The men beat up on the women, and the women can beat up on their husband. Oh my God, the women can beat up on their children.
Oh hell yeah! We need to start this.
This is how the purge starts. It starts in this little town, and then it gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, I think you're right. So so I like the tradition a lot. I think we should definitely.
This is better than the poop log tradition.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I just saw this. Did you see that?
A little nervous.
The poop log.
Oh,
there we go. We talk about the poop log every Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it up again. I just saw they were linking it. Every time I tell people this story, people look at me like I'm making it up. Which I understand. I get it.
I get it.
I get it. I understand why you might not think that's real, but it is. Well, we're going to go to our last one here. We've got this.
Yes.
Giant husky.
Yep. Giant husky meets 8 golden retrievers. We'll just go out on that one. See if I can do. Let's do.
Okay, we're bringing all the dogs now. All 8 puppies for Teddy. Now he's calming a bit.
It's puppy day.
Good boy. Ready?
Feed him before you see the little puppies. Oh, man, look at that. That dog is so happy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him go.
Go on, Ted. Run.
Run, you bastard.
He's just trying to get away from him.
I was going to see if you can detect. See if you can detect the exact moment where that bigger dog realizes this is a terrible mistake.
Yeah, he's trying to get away from him.
We're going to be doing this all day. I'm going to have to run for hours.
He's not happy.
He's like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
The first, when they started, I was like, why? They said there were 8. Where are they all? And so there's eventually a shot up here real soon where they all sort of they get coordinated. So that one falls down and he's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, ambush.
That's what my house looks like, just so you know.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. Is it that cute though?
Yeah.
Could be. I've got one sitting over here that thinks she's small enough for the car seat that she's definitely not small enough for. So she's wedged in there.
Nice. Well, cool. But anyway, so this goes on for about 5 or 6 minutes. It's pretty much what it looks like. Eventually that dog is just dying towards the end.
Watch this the whole time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so anyway, that dog is like, I'm out of here. Open the gate. Get me out. I'm going to die.
I'm out of here.
Anyway, so there you go. That was on our DAW tab, courtesy of the DAW tab, everyone. All right, I'm going to find my buttons and push. And that's it. That's all that happened this week. There wasn't anything else. And it really wasn't this time. That was it.
I'm surprised. Maybe you didn't see it often. It was on TikTok. There was a TikTok story about a group of black people that were in a neighborhood. They were singing chorus, carolers, right? They were
Sounds in gunfire, right?
what? And
No, continue.
like someone, like all the Karens, they called the police, and the black guy was like, "Dude, I'm sorry, we'll leave." And the cops were like, "No, no, man." Like they were very chill. They were like, "No, man, you just do your carols, do whatever, but understand that if someone doesn't want you at their house, move on to the next house."
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "I completely understand. We're gonna do a carol for you." And so then they start the carol, and it was like slut bag, tap it in the ass. Like they were lit. That was their carol.
My favorite.
It was the best. And then the cops were sitting there just.
The cop shot him.
Just
cop shot him.
speech. Yeah, cop shot him.
That's usually how that ends. Anytime there's cops and black people, I'm like, oh no,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, I don't want to see what's about to happen.
And it was great though, and so
that is awesome. I wish that would come back. That's my favorite Christmas song.
Yeah.
How about you guys? I like that one.
Slut bag, tap him in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
That's what
Merry
my mom sang
mass.
that to me.
Did they rhyme ass and Christmas together?
They should.
Yeah.
It's right there.
It's right there. I don't know. I'll find the TikTok and I'll send it because it is glorious.
What rhymes with sphincter though?
Pinkter.
Okay, dude, didn't even know her. Does that work? What do you think? Pinkter.
Yeah,
that's close.
Pinkter,
yeah.
I'm trying to think of something. I just can't.
Yeah, it's not coming. I know. It might be not.
Well, that's what she said.
The chats don't have it either. So yeah, there we go. It's Victor. Yeah. So anyway,
maybe we're already banned.
I know. Maybe nobody's there. It's like they don't. Did we lose it? Like there's nobody's talking anymore. Yeah. Like are we get kicked off
each other?
Yeah. Tincture. Yeah.
They tried to kick me off earlier after I said it, but
I still think it's just pinker. We can do pinker.
Face down, ass up. Okay. Succincter. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's an SAT word. That's too much.
Yeah, you're right. It is. Yeah.
Too much.
Spelling bee.
Think lower.
Yeah.
And Dill's on like rhymingdictionary.com right now.
He's asking GPT. GPT's like, I'm taking the month off.
Rhymes. Let's see what we got here.
What do you got?
Blinkter.
Okay.
Blinkter.
Blinkter.
That is.
Oh, here's one. Rhabdosphincter. That's cheap. That
just sounds like the same word.
That's like a dinosaur. I know that dinosaur.
Yeah, Winkter almost works though. I like that. That's probably going to be good. Although, it looks like with all these words in here, it looks like we're trying to come up with new names for Santa's reindeer.
Blinker.
We've got 5.
And Stinkter and Winkter.
Yeah, Winkter. Yeah.
A rhabdosphincter is a sphincter consisting of striated muscle fibers, just so you know.
Oh, good.
Good. Your English is worse than mine.
Yeah.
That makes me happy. All right.
That's it.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to solve this.
Sphincters. There's not a lot on sphincters on the internet. Can you believe that?
No, I don't believe that at all, actually.
Yeah.
That's not possible.
I have my safe search on, so it just showed me one word.
That's your problem right there.
Yeah.
There's where you went wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for doing that, and I think we're going to do a show next week too, just because it's far enough away from the holidays. Probably take the week off after that. I haven't actually decided yet, and maybe I could be talked into doing another drunken Christmas next Saturday because there's a lot of other stuff started rolling in. I haven't got anything where I'm like, oh man, we've all got to watch this disaster, but it can happen in any moment.
Steamboat Willie? Can we watch Steamboat Willie if we do it?
In 2 weeks, we could do that on like New Year's Day.
Willie.
Yeah. Sphincter Willie.
Steam Butt Willie?
Yeah. Sphincter Willie.
I bet there is a Steam Butt Willie.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we'll check that out since it'll be legal to do so. When I'm with you, it feels weird to even say that out loud because I feel like I'm getting I'm getting on a list somewhere. I'm on the no-fly list of Florida.
I'm still having sex.
No, I believe it. No doubt.
Right now.
And we're still on. Well, for now. But anyway, we're going to settle it down.
We're waiting.
Yeah. Can't believe we haven't been turned off or hit by lightning yet. I guess they really weren't kidding about that. So, okay. Yeah, and actually I did talk to Dallin. He and I
turned off.
Yeah, I did talk to Dallin about Mormon stuff. He and we watched football together on Sunday, so we might get him in too, because he's sitting on top of a giant treasure pile of weird Christmas crap. So,
good.
Anyway, so that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll do it again next week.